Hello, my name is Alan Vega, and I'm going to present a Siop model explication for the class of teaching principles. Well, the Siop model or Shelter Instruction Observation Protocol is a research-based and validated instructional model that has proven effective and addressing the academic needs of English learners. The English language learners will be pulled out of mainstream classrooms and given shelter for sort of English instructions. The SIOP model eliminates this separation by combining multiple instructional components with teaching strategies. The teaching strategies or components of SIOP model, uh, well, the SIOP model have eight components: lesson preparation, building background, comprehensible input, strategies, interaction, practice and application, lesson delivery, and review and assessment. The first, lesson preparations. The SIOP method uses both content and language objectives, which are reviewed at the beginning of the lesson and then analyzing upon a completion of the lesson. Each SIOP lesson has content and language objectives that are clearly defined, displayed, and orally reviewed with the students. These objectives are linked to subject area stance and curricula, and the academic vocabulary and language that student needed for success. The second component, building background. Inside of lessons, teachers help the student to connect new concepts with their personal and cultural experiences and the past learning. Instructors look for opportunities to create links between past lessons and experiences of the student. Teachers sometimes build background and knowledge because some immigrant languages learners have no attended schools in the new country. The next component, comprehensible input, where the instructor focuses on presenting new information in a way that can be understood by all students. When it comes to objectives, content, vocabulary. Examples of languages accommodation techniques include teacher talk, that is appropriate to student proficiency levels, restaurant statements, paraphrasing, repetition, writing records of key points, review and reviews of important information. The fourth component, the strategies. The SIO component addresses students' learning strategies, teachers' scaffolded instructions, and higher their thinking skills. Some students aren't familiar with learning strategies and benefit from learning how to use them flexibly and combination. Well, we have interaction. Students learn both conversational and academic languages through interaction with one another and with their teachers. Inside of classes, oral languages practice helps students to develop and depend content knowledge, and it supports their second languages listening, speaking, reading, and his writing skills. In pairs, in small groups, second languages learned practice new languages, structures, and vocabulary that they have learned, as well as important languages function, such asking for classification, confirm the interpretations, elaborating on one's own or another idea, I don't know, citing evidence in the text to support claims, and evaluating opinions. Next point, for practice and application. Well, practice and application of new material is important for all learners because it helps them master newly learner skills, basically. Maybe this can be learned through hands-on materials, group assignments, partner work, projects, and so forth. Next component, lesson delivery. Structuring side lesson tasks, activities, and teaching practices support the content and languages objectives. SIOP teachers routinely and ensure students know a lesson's content and languages objectives, so everyone knows what they should learn and be able to do. SIOP teachers introduce meaningful activities that appeal to students, They provide appropriate wait time so students can process concepts, and the classroom instruction fosters high motivation and engagement. And the last component of Siop Model, review and assessment. As a part of each Siop lesson, teachers make time for review and assessment throughout a lesson. In fact, a lesson may begin with a review of previously learning or check of a student knowledge of a topic. Sorry. The assessment information gleaned throughout the instructional period is then used to plan subsequent lesson. Science teacher check on student comprehension frequently to determine whether additional explanation or reteaching are needed.